Hey there, this is SD. We're going to keep going. We've got Slug B ahead of us today. First boarding ship on this streak, and a not very good one. Although, it does have the Artemis missile, which is a very useful boarding support weapon. It doesn't have a medical unit or anything else that's particularly good, and your boarders are not really actually all that good at boarding. So it does have some problems, to put mildly. It's not quite in the same category as, like, Stealth B and stuff, but it's still not very strong. Let's... Okay. That jump is kind of a problem. I guess we go something like here, here, there, maybe? Or... And there's a whole bunch of the sector up here that we're not going to be able to easily see. So there's a good chance we could end up missing a store in this sector. But not much we can do about that. I'm not taking that trade. We need our missiles. Let's save you in the teleporter, actually, and we do this so that we can board immediately. Reject their offer. Unfortunately, this is a 3 cruise ship with a Mantis. This is going to be a little awkward. That's a Lido missile, which is quite annoying because it means we can't knock it offline with one missile of our own. Let's kite. Yeah, shoot there now. So I want to hit that Mantis. Nope. I also need to be wary of this, Oh, no, you want to go in there. I need to be wary of this Zoltan, because they're going to do death explosion damage, and that could be a problem. I think in order to do this safely, I might want to use... I want to get through this without using a heal bomb, but I don't think on their ship, but I don't know that I can. So let's just use one now. And now it's fairly easy. One moment. Okay, we're back, and we now have this fight well under control. We unfortunately do not get a very good reward at all. Oh yeah, we haven't had our oxygen on this whole time because we were powering. I often do that on this ship because I'm so used to like that being where the med bay would be or whatever medical unit and that where the oxygen is. Let's let our oxygen refill then. Yeah, that was not a very good reward. We had to use a bunch of missiles for it as well. Try here. We will fight this ship. This one... Well, we're immune to the mind control, which is good. We're not immune to a Mantis or the weapons. Although the NG is not too bad. I think the heavy laser will actually reach us here. Yeah, thankfully it did. Get out of there. Good, we hit the Mantis. We should now just win this 2v2 without needing to even send another person over. We unfortunately once again got a crew kill, but only got a medium scrap reward. That's quite frustrating that that's happened twice in a row, and they've even been at the low end of medium scrap rewards. Check. Okay, we don't see a store, so we're immediately getting to work on our shields. Let's go here. Investigate. Okay, this gets us. This doesn't get us any. So the top option is a 50-50 chance to get an NG and some scrap, and a 50-50 chance getting nothing at all. The bottom option, you're guaranteed to get an NG, but you won't get anything else. I think since this is a boarding ship, I will get the extra crew member, because just any crew, even NGs, are just good to have. I'm going to put you on weapons. That means we can leave this slug in our piloting. And like, we have a second wave of boarders. It's not obviously a great second wave of boarders, but it's better than nothing. You know, we have 2 extra bodies, and we can just outnumber people and take advantage of that. Go here, that sees basically the rest of the sectors that I'm likely to be able to get to. Like, these jumps up here, I don't think there's any chance I ever get to those. Okay, civilian ship. Fucking hell. Well, I don't think we can beat this ship. Like, we're relatively safe from damage, but I have no idea how we would beat this. I mean, maybe I can use distraction tactics on the medbay, but the problem is their borders are just flat out stronger than mine. Maybe if we kite? I mean, the Artemis missile is useless here because of the defensive drop, which is part of the problem. Like, I'd like to break their weapons. We can't do that. Like, in terms of damage, I think the only thing we take is the first. Oh, and this is a double scrap possibility. But I feel like I'm going to have to spend so many heal bombs to do this. Like, I'd need all of my crew over there. I mean, maybe if I can break... If I could, like, get all 4 of them into drones, we could maybe break this enough to actually use our Artemis missile. I'm not really particularly convinced by that. I feel like we have to try to get scrap here, so I'm going to do it, even though this is probably very unwise. But I'm going to be kiting like crazy. The problem with this is if they manage to get my weapons, they manage to hit my teleporter with their weapons, we could just lose the run. Our shield buffer is coming up big there. Keep them kiting. Now, if I board all of these guys, am I going to actually be able to get them down to the point where we can break their defensive drum? Because if we could do that, we could then missile their weapons and then use a heal bomb on our guys. You get back there for just a moment. Okay, that was enough to avoid damage on that. They should be desynced now. I mean, we may even need to preemptively use a heal bomb to keep our guys alive right now, because, you know, they're fighting a rock, and I'm glad I got the extra crew member. This would be completely impossible without that, but we are still very badly outmatched here. you're running off now. Actually, we can kill one of them, of course, in here, because... Which, on the one hand, is good, because we can just kill one of them, but on the bad side, that makes it rather difficult for us to break. I need to use a hail bomb right now. So we've killed their rock. Can we please break this before they come to... Yes, we've broken that. Okay. Since we've already broken that, I don't think we need to missile their weapons. Like, at most, we'll take one more hit. It doesn't look like we'll even take that. That fight was a headache. And yeah, without the NG, we're completely unable to do that. But we get a high scrap reward and a repair. I would have preferred 2 lots of scrap, since that would allow me to get my shields up. But we have to go with what we get. Okay, there's a store. Take these 2 jumps and then go to it. I can sell slug repair gel if nothing else. There's unfortunately nothing there. We are not surrendering to slavers, we are murdering you. With extreme prejudice. Board right into engines and start battering this NG. Do we even need to use... missile. Yeah, we do. Now we have complete control of the fight, so we might as well just go on board with a 3rd person. Send the NG to fix that. You guys kite to buy time. Obviously getting a mantis. Right, so crew is starting to come together, and that's big. I can put one of you on engines now, and use slug and mantis. I'm not going to spend my scrap because we're about to hit a store, and I could potentially sell slug repair gel here for something useful. Like a clone bay. Now the question here is whether or not I want to get rid of the heal bomb in order to get my shields up right away, now that I have the Columba. I would often put off getting a medical unit on this ship, but since there were no better options here anyway, this does allow me... We haven't fought a single auto ship this sector, but I don't know that we can rely on that continuing. And that will make doing so way, way easier. I think we sell this to get that. Just having the second shield early is... Like, it'd be nice to still have the heal bomb, but... well, there's another store. We don't want to go to that. I think we just take these 2 jumps and then maybe we go to the store, but probably not. You know, just having that second shield up makes us so much safer. Like, if we had... You know, that's not a fight, but if we did have to fight that, we'd be literally immune to damage. Well, like I said, we can't rely on not getting auto scouts, and this has been very amply demonstrated by this shield hack event with mind control. If we board in here, we break at least one of these before they get to do anything. And our missile is buffered. Although I need to stop the NG from breaking my club eye, since that's quite crucial here. Okay. Their weapons are down, and whenever they fix them, they're going to just bring the heavy laser up. So we should win this completely safely. But like, if we had tried to do this fight without the clone bay, and without, or certainly without the clone bay, and probably without our shields, this just becomes a nightmare. Warp you over there and try to break that. first weapon they bring back. Should be that. Actually, they might bring the bomb back first. We'll see. That's unfortunate. Nope, it's the laser, so we're completely safe from that. Let's just go and immediately re-break it. Stop that mantis. If it weren't for the shield hack, we could have deliberately run this ship out of missiles and then train dodges on it. But the mind control and the shield hack both make that quite awkward. I will risk this because I know that they bring the heavy laser back first, not the bomb. I wouldn't take that risk if they were... Nah, it didn't work anyway. I could just use another missile to win this fight quickly, but why waste resources? Missiles on a boarding ship are quite useful. Okay, now we just have to wait until they fix a system. I don't know what level their piloting is, or I could just board into that and break that. Mantis, go get vented. That was a lot of dying for 13 scrap, but so be it. You take what you can get on this ship. Did I turn the tracker on? Yes, I did. We've made 78 scrap this sector, and we're about to go to the exit. So, we're playing a not very good ship, and we haven't made very much scrap. The only reason we were able to afford the Clone Bay was from selling stuff. It's not even like we've had, you know, a low amount of fights. That's the third fight where we've got, although obviously that being an auto scout, we were never going to get the high scrap reward for crew killing. But still. There's no point going to the store. There's literally nothing we could buy there. Explore the asteroid field, get free stuff. We're clearly and obviously going civilian. We want 80 scrap now. Anyone who's watched this channel for any length of time knows what we want 80 scrap for. What was that quest? I don't remember. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we're going to let them board us and kill the person they send over. And we can potentially then just overwhelm them with numbers. Let's board and kite. Pulsar here doesn't really help me unless it... I suppose the Pulsar could potentially hit their med bay, which would be useful. Because we're not going to be able to clone our guys after this fight, which is not good. I should probably avoid running through there. There we go. You guys go, and we win. I should actually preserve the health on my mantis. spotted the store. We can risk giant alien spiders. Unfortunately, we didn't get the good result. Which it would have been particularly useful there because giant alien spiders often drops a lot of missiles. We could risk it because of our Klumbai. But like getting the good result would have been useful there for many reasons. We have nothing to sell. Like if we can get hacking, we're pretty much set for the first bit of the game. We'd then just need some sort of weapon to deal with Zoltan shields. But we need to actually make scrap to do that. Well, we have at least 3 more jumps that we can do before then, possibly more. So let's do it. Okay. Got a mercenary to fight. We just need to take that missile down and kite them until we can break the Klumba. We can kite reasonably well here because one of their crew is a rock. We can probably just kill the NG by running between shields and engines. You fix that. That's not an acceptable target. Yeah, we actually don't want to kill the NG because we need to break their Klumba first. You go in there. Now it doesn't matter if we kill the NG because they won't be able to come back before the Klumba gets broken. We once again do not get a high scrap reward. We don't need to vent the mantis, they'll get 8 health back anyway. Yeah, this not actually getting high scrap rewards is very irritating. Well, the good thing is they're mostly NGs over there and they have no med bay. We may be able to do this without using any... Although, the downside is they have door control, so we need to be careful about that. On that basis, we will need to missile this. We can't afford to let them bomb our Klumba. This is quite bad. If we warp in there now, we can maybe draw their pilot. Kinda. Well, we're gonna draw that mantis in a moment. Now we've got it. A little nervy there for a moment. But we got 18 scraps, that's big. We have enough for hacking now. What was that quest? Quest was an escort, wasn't it? Which means that's a store possibility, so I'm going there. Yeah, it was that ship that I noticed that if we had fought it, we would have been immune to damage because they had a heavy ion and a basic laser. And if it's not a store, it's probably some, it'll be some form of reward. Or fight, which is basically a reward. It's a store. and repair. Unfortunately, this store does not really have anything good at it, so we're just passing. Do I take this jump and then go to the store? I think I do. Half fleet pursuit, so it's worth doing. We need to find out what they're hacking first, because they might hack our Klondike. Okay, they didn't, but they hacked that. Board into there. I probably want to missile their engines. Sometime about... I'll wait until they fire this so there's no chance of the two things colliding. And now let's missile that. As long as one of these is down at any given time, there's no risk of them escaping. By offsetting when I hit one of them, I can make sure that I can alternate boarding and keep one of them always offline. Unfortunately, this is going to be a rubbish reward. Because it's a forward scout, and they're always rubbish rewards. Turn that off now. The instant they fix this, we board. So there shouldn't be another instant where neither of these systems are broken. They should always have at least one of them broken at all times, which means they can't get away. Yep, teleporter recharged in time. You get in there, they'll break it in 6.5 seconds. You might as well get out of there. And we just keep cycling. That was almost exactly timed for when the teleporter came off cooldown. I suppose I could get you to try to break shields, but I don't see the point. You'll lose the training anyway. And one more time. We're gonna get like 8 scrap for this. But that's 8 more scrap that we can potentially spend at the store. Wow, we actually got double digits. Thrilling. If this store doesn't have anything good, there is potentially another one in this sector, because that one we were just at came from an event. In fact, there's potentially 2 more stores in this sector, given that that one was from an event. Store. Do you have it? No, you have nothing of use. Another store. There we go. Sometimes you just have to persevere. Okay, how many jumps do we have before the exit? So yeah, now we just need like an ion blast to deal with Zoltan shields. Looks like we have 5 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not actually sure that we can do that, although we have enough before the exit. I'm not sure that we can actually get all of those jumps before some of the jumps themselves get taken over. But we might as well give it a go. No, I'm not giving you missiles. We need all of our missiles. Well, this fight is very annoying. We have to use a bunch of Artemis missiles to get through the Zoltan shield. That's one of the reasons I didn't give the missiles away. I mean, I'm generally just not keen to give missiles away when I'm playing a boarding ship. They're very, very valuable. But especially since I have no other way to get through Zoltan shields. Letting the ion float by so there's no chance of it colliding with my missile. Of course, they have very good borders over there, or anti-borders. Damn it, they dodged one. In order to preserve having to spend even more missiles, I'm going to break the clone bay. Fuck you! I'm going to break the clone bay using a secondary boarding team and distraction tactics rather than breaking it with a missile, which would be the easier way to do it. Oh my fucking god! Finally, Jesus Christ, I've had to spend 6 missiles in this fight. That is fucking preposterous. That's a really big setback. Like, 6 missiles is 36 scrap, which is definitely more than I'll get from this fight. And we may end up having to buy missiles at some point in this run because, you know, we're using it as our primary. Albeit now that we have hacking, maybe it won't be so necessary. Break that. It's level 2, we need to kite them a bit. Okay, now you go there, you go there. Yeah, if we had given any of our missiles away, we would be, like, basically out right here, and that would be a huge, huge problem. At least we are in double digits, but, like, you ideally don't want to spend more than, like, 2 missiles a fight, since that's the max you can get back as a reward, except from surrenders. I think we're going to buy power now, because we can't actually use all of our systems functionally, and amongst this ship's many deficiencies is it's quite low on power. But yeah, I'd like to get more power, and I want to get hacking too. And some kind of conventional weapon. Ideally a heavy laser. Yeah, see, I want to go here, there, and there, but I actually can't do that. And since the top path I can go here, here, and out, I'm going to take it. Let them board and we can kill this person over here and then go outnumber them. They shouldn't line up on the first volley. So let's kill this guy. Send board, pull the pilot. I was hoping we could even hit the rock with that, which was not completely impossible. I'm going to vent my clone bay preemptively because of the solar flare. Yeah, that's why I vented it. You can see there's a fire in that room. I do not want there to be any chance that my crew... I'm even going to board my secondary team now and have them do the killing, because I want to spread the damage out, because I, once again, cannot clone here. You get over there. $20 scrap is nice. Let's... If I do this properly, which is... Oh. If I do this properly, which is to do this, then send you two through at the same time. There we go, we get all 4 of them back at once. Of course, we now need to charge our FTL. Maybe I can hit this. I think a distress beacon is probably better than... We have NG, we have slugs, we have a clone bay. Distress is probably better than just some random unmarked thing. Yeah. Top one is more scrap, second is a chance to get crew. And we can take the top one because we have clone bay. I feel like crew is very, very valuable in a boarding ship, but I think at the moment we need scrap more than we need crew because we have already... we've got several crew already, but our scrap totals have not been great. So let's... Okay, unfortunately we got the bad option there, but we could have got a bad option from the second one as well, and you can take hull damage from that. Yeah, our scrap total so far is under 200, and we're about to leave Sector 2. As a boarding ship. And it's not like we haven't had plenty of fights. Move to examine the station. We get the bad effect result like we have for basically every coin flip we have had in this entire run. We have got the bad one. You go man doors. We're obviously not fighting 4 boarders. We just want to bench them. I stop you from... I'd really like to stop them going in my piloting to... Okay. Get the hell out of here, we're going NG homeworlds. Okay, we don't get hit by an ASB, which is nice, but yeah, we made under 200 scrap through the first 2 sectors. Just everyone get vented. You too. Hacking up. We can't really power that easily, but it will buy us a lot of time in fights. There and then there, probably. Actually, there. kind of difficult. I mean, if we go this way, we can't really ever get to that beacon, and if we go the other way, we can't really ever get to this one, since this is a better path, otherwise I'm going to take it. Actually, we can go there. There is the most effective way to see loads quickly. Cool. We find the NG quest immediately. You get much better rewards for this if you can crew kill, which obviously we can. Except it's put them in very awkward locations. If I want to do both of these, I kind of need to go to this and then back up and around. I have no way of knowing which one is the real one. Looks like there's more beacons on the bottom side anyway, so I'm going to actually do that. But this might be impossible. Like, seriously, every single 50-50 flip so far has been the wrong one. We have another enemy that has a defensive drone. We are going to instead use our hacking to disable their weapons. Let that past a defensive drone. I was about to get really salty. It looked like that was going to shoot it down, and that would have been just the cherry on top of everything else that will not, you know, fucking go right in this run. I suppose I shouldn't complain too hard because we have actually got hacking and stuff. It's just, you know, we could normally, having gained hacking and a clone bay on this ship, you'd be in a pretty comfortable position right now, and we're not because we're not making any scrap. You get in there. Can we break one of these now? We actually are being stopped from breaking the system by our own. Well, we'll take damage then. Here. Whatever, 1 point is not too bad. Yeah, our own hack stopped us from letting those guys out. Okay, we do, however, get a very nice reward. We vent you 2 now. We don't need to vent you 2. We do want to vent you 2 though. That was quite a good scrap reward, and we did manage to get it without spending any missiles, since spending missiles would have been completely pointless. Buy another power bar. No. I was really hoping that that specific beacon would not be a store. Well, I might just go around it unless I get something really, really good here. Okay. It's not an ideal weapon because it's not all that fast, but I can use it to get through Zoltan shields. I'm still going to skip this store. Like, if we sell the pike beam, we get 27 scrap. That's not worth it. We can't get anything particularly useful for that other than, like, backup battery. It's not worth spending up for that. We get nothing. So, is this the decoy or the real one? This is the decoy. Naturally, we picked the wrong one to go for, and I don't know whether we'll be able to get that other one. Hack those down. Unfortunately, they're going to keep the missile up if we Artemis that. Do I just Artemis? Let's just Artemis the Columbi, honestly. called the pilot. No. We can just win the fight very rapidly, and then we don't care that much about whether they keep their missile up. They'll get one on me. Is there a fire on my ship? Yes. Don't know where that landed. Doesn't really matter though, we'll just put it out. And we can let the oxygen refill while the boarding crew get cloned. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure that gets taken over before we can get there. There's like a vague possibility, but I'm mostly certain that it does. Let's see, how many jumps do I have before the exit? We definitely have 4 jumps to the exit. My concern is we could try to get like right to the quest by going here, here, there, and then if it doesn't get taken over, then sure, we can do it. But if we don't, we've just lost a couple of jumps, whereas we could just go here, here, there, there. We could even go back to the store if we had any. Not really worth it. We'd have to sell the pike beam to get anything useful. If we want to go for this quest, we need to commit to it now, and I don't think it's worth it. So, we're just ignoring. This is one of the fights in the game where you're really glad to have a teleporter, because like they have good weapons, but they have 2 NGs, and that's it. You know, we will kill these guys before they manage to get more than like 1 volley on me, without having to use any resources whatsoever. Like, go ahead, bomb my shields, it doesn't matter. Wondering if I should get my weapons up to be able to use Artemis and Pike Beam against the Zoltan Shield, but I feel like that's a lower priority than just being able to save for a store. If I can get Cloaking, I'm like there. And then Zoltan Shields are literally the only awkward thing in the run. I definitely have 3 jumps before this exit. As long as we don't have a fleet pursuit doubling, yes we do. Yes. Okay, we have a fight store quest. So we'll find out after this jump when we look at the map whether that quest would have got taken over in 3. It wouldn't have, damn it. Got quite a good reward, but on the other hand, we did get like 2 rewards down here, and then we got the fight quest event. I mean, it would have given, had we done the NG quest, we'll take their money for nothing. Had we done the NG quest, we would have got scrap reward from that, and then probably another scrap reward from the quest in the next sector, and then a second one and titanium system casing. So it's a very good reward when you can board. But we went for the wrong quest. Let's attack the ship and go for the automated, go for the cache. They'll get one good volley off because they cloaked. Lets us make sure that they don't hit my... I was worried about them hitting my clone bay before I warped over. Hitting my hacking is awkward, but I can make it work. Shoot that. Artemis that. Okay, good. We're now completely safe. Start fixing things. Yeah. Oh, they broke that as they died. That is a thing that your crew can do. Break the clone bay. Not the clone bay, the cloaking, so that this goes faster. Okay, good. They managed to do that before they died. Now break shields. They have the buffer, but they should manage to get it down before they die. No double reward, because of course not. I feel like we've missed out on like 100 scrap from all of the various... Nope, you don't get the good option here. Giant alien spiders eat your crew, no double reward. Oh, we get civilian 4, so that's pretty good. So there's a store there. We know that quest there is a fight end store. I think I'm going to go distress there, there. If that store that comes about from the quest is bad, we go to that store. This is risky, but I'm going to do it. Even the map upgrade is not too terrible because we have a bunch of stores upcoming. Wow. Look how few fights there are in the civilian sector. Although I know in civilian sectors you often get encounters at just blank beacons, but it does make them a little awkward. We can get a fight here in the asteroid field. This ship is very dangerous. They have great weapons. We are hacking those like hell. Let them board. We board into weapons and break one of them. I can't vent this guy without venting through my my teleporter, which I do not want to do. Okay, we've taken that down. Let's wait until the door is locked again. You go in there. Break the clone bay, please. I don't know why he went there instead of into weapons, but it's very annoying. Whatever. We now have enough scrap that if we sell the pike beam, we can get cloaking, which admittedly we don't really need to do that because we're going to a store plus fight event, so we will get scrap from the fight. I suppose we could get a very low amount of scrap, like 18 or something. Or we might get just enough, but need to sell it to get, because we need fuel desperately. So, quest. Engage the rebel and rescue the space dock. There's some nasty looking weapons over there. We hack the fuck out of them. Let you in. I don't want you breaking the door down because that would allow them to potentially escape to the med bay. Pull the pilot. No, not quite yet. Now we go in and murder these two. He got away, but the fight is now completely under control. Let's... Okay, we got the door relocked so we can kill you. Probably don't even need more borders to win this, honestly. We'll do it anyway, but I'm not convinced they're necessary. Nope. You guys come back. So there's no cloaking here. You could use venting as well. There are some mediocre weapons. There's long-range scanners. If I buy long-range scanners and then the next store has cloaking, I would need to sell Pike Beam to get it. Like long-range, I couldn't even then sell the long-range scanners back, so it's not worth doing that. I'm gonna just take 2 bits of fuel, that's as many as I can take. Pretty good chance I will have to sell that. Do I want to hit this store? Problem is I hit this store and it has cloaking, I then just have to waste another jump. So I could go here, and if it has a good one, and if it does, and if it's good, cool, and if not, I go there. I think that's probably the better path. You know, if this is a good store, I can farm up some more scrap around here. If it isn't, I just go to the other store. I think it's very likely I'm going to have to sell the Pike Beam, which is annoying. There's a burst 2. The burst 2 is not cloaking and would prevent me from getting it. Let's see, 27 minus the 80, so that's 53. If we bring into 99 scrap, the odds that I would be able to get enough to then jump to this store and get cloaking is extremely remote. It pains me to do this, but I'm passing on the burst 2. And you guys don't have it either. But they do have a heavy laser, I will take that. And I am going to be back in a bit. Get these. And now we're off. Okay, we're back. I'm going to buy these 2 drones as well, I realized while I was thinking about it. I could buy the small bomb if I really wanted to. Because it would be useful in fights where I can't use the missile because of, say, a defensive drone, but I don't feel it's worth 45 scrap. I think I'd probably do it if I had Salt and Shield bypass, but I don't. Because most of the later bit of this sector is going to be in Nebula, I think I have enough time to backtrack to this one. Explore the asteroid field, cool. We have a beam weapon so we can carefully cut the pirate ship out. And now we get a bunch of fights. Do I buy a power bar here? I'll wait until I have 150 again. We will attack the ship to get to the station. This ship looks pretty dangerous. They have very good weapons. Okay, they don't have a fourth weapon, so actually it's not that bad. That's kind of annoying, because it's going to delay me getting reinforcements. Take one down, shoot the Artemis missile. And they broke it as they died. Good. The hack on that system, even when it's not like active, when it's just passively powered, stops them from it halves their repair time. So there is no chance they will be able to get this as long as I am careful. There is no risk of them ever getting that back. Let's start working on the shields. Cool, shields are down. They're gonna fix that, but I will just immediately break it. I don't need to board again. Which weapon do they bring up? The bomb, which is the most dangerous of their weapons, since it could hit my Klondike. Okay. We're not quite above cloak buffer because getting power would bring us below 150 and we don't have anything we really want to sell. We could sell the pike beam if we really had to. Given that we actually have 2 fights, I'm just gonna... not 2 power bars, just 1. Do I take this jump? I think I do. I may end up running out of fuel here. Okay, well, we got a pirate to fight. As long as we hack those weapons... Actually, do we even need to hack? I might actually save... Yeah, let's save my drones. So we can win this pretty fast. If we Artemis missile that, we shouldn't take more than like 1-2 damage. Yeah, we got the glaive beam down. They're not going to fire that before they die. Nice! It's not a great weapon for a boarding ship, but it's useful for getting down Zoltan shields. It's certainly better than my other weapons for doing that, so I suppose that's its main use. And the other thing is, I might be able to use that to get weapon training. I will buy another power bar now, though. Since I would sell that for cloaking if I had to. Take this fight. Can I please get some fuel? I need to hack here because of the med pay, unfortunately. I'll just vent you. No, you come in as well. Ah, they dodge with autopiloting, you stupid annoying people. Gotcha. Now, kill these people quickly. Don't let him get away. Nice. We got a bunch of fuel. You have no skills whatsoever other than melee, so I will just... And it won't bring you below the threshold, so I'll vent you too. I'd definitely like to find a fight where I can get some training. Like, if we could get an auto scout and I could put a breach on it with a heavy laser and leave it with, like, one weak weapon, we could train everything there. Other than shield, since we don't have anyone in that room. Let's do that. I probably won't increase my weapons above 3 until quite late in this run. It's one of the good things about being a boarding ship with a missile is that since you only really need targeted system damage, you can avoid delay upgrading your weapons much later than you would otherwise because you don't care about the escalating shields. And that allows you to increase other stuff. But it means that I can run charge ion plus heavy laser if I need to get through Zoltan shield. It damage buffers my Artemis against small bombs and Artemis missiles. I'd like to run 2 shields here, but then I practically can't do other stuff, so I'm going to use hacking instead. Which is unfortunate. I don't like having to use hack in this fight against enemies that are relatively weak. Ugh, they have a repair drone as well. We maybe break that. Nope, no fixing. Like, I don't care if they're human clones, really. Like, we can just overwhelm them with numbers. Well, if we break the Clumbe here, we just win the fight. Gotcha. Nice. We get another NG. Now, this NG does have piloting skill, but I think I'd still rather train a Slug, because Slugs are much better pilots. I'll put that NG on engines and move engine Slug over to shields. We're gonna lose jumps here because I could jump to the exit and then like go there and see if there's anything useful and come back, but given that we only have 4 fuel, I don't feel like that's worth it. I just want to get to the next sector and find a store. You go over there. Save crew positions. There won't be anything at this nebula exit. If I knew this was a fight, I would go to it, but I don't. I'm not going to Zoltan 5. We are going Rebel Stronghold. There are fewer stores here, which is unfortunate. The Constructor flagship would be very welcome just for the consumables, but we've got an immediate store, so let's go there. Good chance I sell the charge ion here. Unless they don't have anything I want, in which case I won't do that. Well, there may not be another store in this sector, because there often isn't. I'm probably now going to need to increase my shield, because rebel sectors often have double drone ships, and 4 shields against that is not really, or level, 2 shield bubbles is not really that safe against that if you don't have cloaking. But I will consider that while I'm going to make a drink. Okay, we're back, and I think I do need to, unfortunately, get... Like, this takes me well away from being able to afford cloaking. And if there's a store, like, I don't know, there, then we can't do it. But the odds of that happening, there's a 50-50 chance there's not a second store in this sector at all. And if we stay in this sector for long enough, we are going to fight, an auto-hacker ship with double offensive drones. And I don't want to lose the run if a bad thing happens there. If I have to delay cloaking by a sector or two, so be it. I would rather make sure that I am safe from just potentially disastrous loss. This ship is not too bad. I wonder if we can do this without using anything other than boarding. If we break one of these weapons, we're completely safe. So I think we probably can. If we could get the halberd beam down, we might be able to use that to train. I don't know that that's worth it. We would have to be continuously boarding again to break the other weapons. So I think I'm going to not bother doing that here. I mean, maybe if we break the shields, I might be able to let them repair the weapons a bit and then try to hull breach it with the heavy laser. That's probably the best way, like get that up to, say, level 4. Or just even let them get it back completely and then hull breach that. Now I'd want it at level 4 because that would bring them down to level 2. They could power the ion but not the beam. Of course, actually, what am I doing? We need to be careful here because this can potentially get through all of my shields and take my clump out. So never mind, we're not doing that. It's not likely to do that, but if we give it an infinite amount of time, then it probably will. So never mind. No training. Punch that down all the way. Start powering these up. We can maybe use them to help me kill things. Keep the weapons down completely. If all 3 of those had hit, we'd have got the shields down enough to actually do damage, but of course they dodged 2 of 3. Let's try again. Sure, 66% evade. Sounds right. Okay. Okay, we breached that, so the fight is over now. We don't need to keep boarding people. going to get weapon training here, actually. Let's see if I can breach shields. Let's see if I can hit shields. The answer to that appears to be no. Nope. Oh, congratulations on your great evade. They dodged like 5 heavy laser shots in a row. It's something like that. Finally, we hit, but we didn't breach, and now I can't use it again. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use the charge ion and just fire it repeatedly. They'll probably fix the shield. Well, they will fix the shields while we're doing this, but we can just kill them. You know, we can't take any damage now. Their weapons are breached. So we'll just have to end up boarding and killing them or something like that. So I'll meet you back in a moment. Okay, we're back. While that's been going on, I've been boarding shields over and over again so that I can just do this immediately and miss. And win the fight as soon as I actually hit. I suppose I could have used the pike beam. I had to use the charge ion to get my weapon skill rapidly. Well, we got our training. We have no way of knowing whether we're jumping to possible constructor flagship sites, so I'm just gonna bounce around blindly and hope I find it. And if not, well, this sector tends to be full of fights anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. What am I doing? Oh, good, okay. I thought that I had hacked the shields instead of just boarding into them. That's fine. Go there to get ready to board. I need to missile their weapons. I'm not really convinced that I do. You board into there, get more people in, draw their pilot. Just keep venting these guys. They can't warp back because they don't actually have a Let's you go fix this. Yeah, the ship doesn't actually have a teleporter, so those are just pre-battle porters. As soon as this person dies, the fight ends. So we took like 1 damage. 2? Actually, yeah, it was 2. That's fine. And we're pretty much back to being able to afford cloaking because we could now sell the charge ion. The single most useful thing the charge ion can do for me is allow me to get weapon training, and I've done that. Take all 3 and 4 of those. Yeah, we're jumping blindly, so this fight's gonna be annoying. That. Okay, it's only level 1, that's good. We've taken that down. We need to keep this powered just in case. I want to break their engines as well, and I have no idea what level engines they have, unfortunately. Because if we just keep boarding this every time they repair it, eventually, because it takes time for my crew to do that, they will eventually get away. Let's Artemis missile this to get a start on this, and then start breaking it. And as long as we can get to where one of the two systems is broken all the time, fine. Okay, that's kind of what I was worried about. I think these guys now get away, which is extremely annoying. I get like one more chance to break there. No, I don't even get that. Well, I'm just jumping out of here so that we don't get double fleet pursuit. Very frustrating. I'm also just about to run out of fuel. So this is the sort of fight that without having upgraded our shields would be quite dangerous, but with the upgrade shouldn't be too bad. Breach their weapons, then we can use this as a training ship because of the asteroid field. Well, we've broken them, we haven't breached them, unfortunately. We might be able to do it with the heavy laser. Charge ion to take out one shield, and then we just hold off until an asteroid pops the other shield. Alternately, the asteroids themselves can be breaches. And we missed. Okay, well, let's go and break this with our boarders. We need that back now. Come on, asteroids, help me out here. That's not what I wanted. And there's another lull on the asteroids, great. Okay, well we can just... Okay, there we go. We got it. They might take a few hits from asteroids here, but their shields will recharge, and once that is done, we are totally safe, and we can now get our evade training up. So I'll see you at the end of the fight. Well, I'll see you when we have the evade training. I will actually kill the ship on stream. Okay, we're back. We're one shield thing short, but we're gonna get that before the fight is over. We even got it before I finished speaking the sentence. Don't need the hack there now. And now the laser and the asteroids should make quick work. Good, we got some fuel from that because we were in really dire straits. Had I not got any fuel, I was going to jump into the nebula because I'd rather run out of fuel in a nebula because of the half fleet pursuit. But since we didn't, let's keep taking possible constructor flagship fights. This definitely isn't one of them. This is going to be very annoying. Wait and see what they hit. Okay. They didn't hit my Columbe, which is what I was worried about. Damn it. Well, there's a small chance we could lose crew. We also can't easily keep this missile down. You fucking asshole! I don't suppose my NGs can possibly fix that in time, can they? No. Great. I just lost my boarding crew. That's like the only moment in the fight there would have been danger. Because once we fully break the weapons, we would just be able to board into this room every single time, but they managed to pull it off just now. Fuck you. So, there goes my Mantis. That training we just got is going to go to waste because, oh, for fuck's sake. That training we just got is going to go to waste. Because I'm going to need to use these slugs as my boarders now. Okay, now we've got it, but I mean, it's not worth it. Well, we're going to have to do this the really boring way, since otherwise there's no way to not risk losing crew. We need to board immediately into weapons every single time they fix it. They can delay me with the cloak, but I can delay them with the hack, so it's fine. So yeah, now we get to lose all of that training we literally just got, as well as losing 2 crew. Maybe we could punch the shields down. I guess we should have upgraded the Columbe to damage buffer. too close to fixing this, so I'm going to immediately board as soon as we take the, as soon as the weapons come back, I will board that system immediately. We shouldn't need to board again. That's something. No, we won't need to board again. I wish we'd have done that earlier. So, now we need to rearrange our guys. You're my new pilot. I save in here. So that was absolutely not worth it. I can't upgrade. Need to start making towards the exit, unfortunately. We don't see another store. A little bit late for this, but more asteroid fields. Positive side, they have no shields, so we don't even need to waste time boarding here. We may take one missile, I figure it's worth reserving a drone to do that. We got our fuel back. I'm now going to probably need to buy crew. Well, we can't dive, and we don't have any more jumps, so we didn't manage to find the constructor flagship, and we lost our two best boarding crew. That was not the best sector ever. We did get a bevy of defense drones for some fucking reason. Let's see, what? Yeah. It was okay scrap, but not great. Okay, there's an immediate store. We go to that. Actually, do we take one nebula jump? No, let's just go to the store. You don't have cloaking either. I'm gonna buy the halberd beam. For the flagship, being able to go like pike beam, halberd beam is really, really strong. And I don't really need conventional weapons for anything else. Sell these, and are we gonna buy let's buy a rock, maybe even a human. Yeah, this can be great. I've lost a little bit of these guys' training, but I can now put them back where they belong. It's a very large nebula in this sector. The problem is any other stores might be like down here. Sort of head towards that. More auto scouts. The danger in this fight is if we damage their weapons, that could spark them to bring up another offensive drone, because they may have more than one. I think we need to do it anyway. I'm not going to board yet. Let's hack their weapons and split them up. Okay, so what I said could happen did happen, but thankfully they're all boarding drones. They're all boarding drones. They're all beam drones. So we're not in much danger here. Just keep punching this stuff down. I'm not using my other crew because I don't want to lose even more training. Should I go after the shields? Yeah, we can reassign power to a second shield bubble. They can only bring up the basic laser. And if they do that, I just take off oxygen and hacking, and then I'm completely safe. They don't seem to even be doing that. They're trying to power the Heavy 2 for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why, but I'm glad of it because it makes this easier. Let's see if we can now start hitting them with our conventional weapons. And the answer is yes. Had I not hit there, I would have put the second shield bubble up and used the hacking to delay their heavy laser until my people were cloned safely. Good. And next heavy laser shotguns. We double our fuel, very good. And let's go here and then jump out of the nebula for a bit to just spot more around that area. Make sure this doesn't get away. Don't you fucking dare. Go and fix my doors. So they've set a fire somewhere on my ship. Probably the other room they bombed, which I think was that one. Is it there? Yes. The human's health is high enough they all come back before, just from passive healing from cloning. Jump to here. Nothing. There's the other store. That's why we did that. How many stores have not had cloaking? By the backup DNA bank, we can't lose our curriculum. There might be a third store in this sector, but we have no reliable way of guaranteeing that there is one, or if there is, that we can find it. So let's get a few upgrades now. Attack the pirate. Get in there, start killing. Damn it, he has one hit point left. They dodged that with, oh my god, they ran people in there enough that they dodged with autopiloting and then ran enough people in that that I couldn't hit their Engie with one hit point. Nope, no fixing that. Get the slugs over. Oh, whoa. You're trying to fight that fire. That is not acceptable. Well, we got a double reward for it. So we're not far off being able to afford cloaking again, and indeed we could do it by selling the charge on, which I eventually want to do anyway, but I'm keeping it for the moment because it's useful for being able to fight without me needing to upgrade my weapons against auto scouts. Back into the nebula. We're probably diving in this sector. The exit is in a nebula, so we will attack this pirate. Actually want to board right away and send the hacking drone afterwards. That way they're both in this room and we're immediately dealing damage. As soon as those two crew die, we win the fight. Yeah, we didn't take down the weapon I wanted to take down. But it's fine. We definitely go there to see if there's a store outside of the nebula. I'd like to get my cloaking. I wish I had cloaking. I'd like to get my hacking up, but it would take me away from being up to full cloaking. This ship is not dangerous at all because there's no risk whatsoever of them bombing our Klondike. The one danger actually is if that's an ion bomb, they could ion bomb my shields. So I need to actually break that, but we're not using any consumable resources here. We'll do this the slow way. I think that actually is an ion bomb. They're going to annoy me by doing things like that. Let's board some more people in to bring that down as soon as possible. Forgot to save my new human's position. Okay, that's broken. Nope. If necessary, we can literally just win this fight with boarding. We just over and over again break this system. I don't want to have to do that though, because it would take forever. Nice to be able to get my dodges back here, but it's too dangerous. Wow, those all hit. I very much did not expect that to happen. We might actually get their shields down if we can get enough to hit in a row. We did. Incredible. That should speed this process up quite a lot. Might as well go to doors. No store, and we can now do this without getting us away from affording cloaking. I think I'm gonna take these nebula jumps and then go out. There's possibly a store there, but it's very unlikely, and I would need to do a lot of backtracking to even get to it, even if there was one. Attack the pirate. That missile, this would be very easy, but unfortunately the missile is there, so we're probably going to get hit at least once. Yep. And they hit a really critical system. Great. Let's get in there and start fighting. Of course, there's some risk. I actually need to hit the weapons, because these ions could get through. Allow the beam drones to start hurting me. Okay, missiles down, we're now not in any danger. We can kill a couple of you while people are in the med bay. Or we could dismiss them. Let's dismiss them. We took quite a bit of damage there. Okay, we got a useful drop. It's not a great drop. Do that for faster running away if it becomes absolutely urgent. Also that. Losing jumps here. I can't do much about it. I'll take that. That did not feel like a very high scrap sector. It wasn't. It was okay. It was actually the highest so far, but that doesn't really say very much. It's a rebel sector. There's probably only one store here. Means there's a chance we aren't getting cloaking, which would be really bad. I think we could still win without it, but you know, it's a lot harder. Considering we're behind on all of our other upgrades as well. This should be a fairly straightforward fight. Take that damage. We shouldn't take any more. Yep, now we can't take any more right now. Need to go and board them. Break their weapons completely. And once they're broken, we can start working on the shields. Somebody in there applying damage. Got a point of repair on the weapons, so that's fine, I think. Now we've got this. So we really need fuel for about the 4th time this run. We desperately need repairs. We want cloaking. Quite a lot of things that are far from ideal right now. We did not get any fuel. We got another crew member. Yeah, we're gonna run out of fuel now. Go for the storage cache. This fight would be extremely safe if we, well, not extremely safe, but quite safe if it weren't for the running out of fuel. But we are running out of fuel, so I need to use my resources. See if we can knock that down. Yep. Break the handles as well, please. Okay. Currently we are safe. There's a possibility that we win this fight and still don't get any fuel. Please break that. Oh god. Okay, that's down now. Let's try to not use any more missiles. We've used quite a few already. Break that. Now we juggle. Since these aren't overlapped, I'm going to use another missile to just win this fight. It sucks, but there are a few moments where they're getting to do that. I'm also worried about them bringing the combat drone up. Like, we don't have very many hit points right now. We need to avoid damage if at all possible. What did I say? We could win this fight and not get any fuel. So, after circling around this for sector after sector after sector, we have finally run out of fuel. Well, let's turn the distress beacon on. We got one that will allow us to jump once. Great, a forward scout. What are you hacking? We need to find that first. Okay, that's annoying. You get in there. Okay, so we let them fire the flak, and then we hack. I may need to board with 6 people in this, which is dangerous because that could result in them running away from my people, but since I can't use my Artemis missile to snipe a system, I think I actually need additional crew over there to break the clunder. Wow, they even have an anti-personnel drone. Let's run them out of there. Crap, the anti-personnel drone means that we have the risk of, means there is a risk of them running the pilot back, right? We could be in big trouble here. We did not dodge a single one of those shots. I know I just ran my engine's guy away, so that's part of the reason why, but come on. We can't even jump from this. I think we're just gonna die. Because we can't run away from this fight. Their weapons are very, very dangerous. We can't kill their fucking crew. Get them to stay dead. We need to break one of these weapons. I don't think we can. Like, if we could keep them distracted, we could. But we can't, because there's too many of them. Do we need to send all of the crew? I think we need to send literally all of our crew, which there's a good chance that gets us killed, but hey. Almost anything else we do could get us killed here as well. That defense drone is the big problem here. This is not a very dangerous fight if they don't have a defense drone. How long is it taking you to get through those fucking doors? They've actually killed all of our crew over there. I don't think we can even stop them escaping. No, we can't stop them escaping. We actually want them to escape because otherwise we are more likely to just die. But like, we're not going to have any fuel after this. The anti-personnel drone was a huge problem here. God damn it. Please just hurry up and get out of here. Thank God we did some dodging. Hurry up. It does take longer to charge up. I could have boarded again, I guess, but I don't know that there was any way we were going to win this. We would have needed to, like, run them out of, anti-personnel drones. That's extremely bad. Fix that immediately. Okay, they're getting out. But yeah, we've got doubled fleet pursuit now. We still have no fuel. We have 5 hull. This is a pretty dire situation. Like, I could spend some scrap to upgrade some stuff, but honestly, like, what am I spending it on? I can't upgrade it on engines to run away, because we can't run away, we have no fuel. There's no point in improving our weapons. If we are in a fight, we can normally win it with Artemis missile plus boarding. The few random fights that we can't, we just sort of hope those don't turn on. We get our shields up, we are way away from being able to afford anything. I think we just gamble. This shouldn't be too bad. Beyond the fact they rolled doubles of the same weapon, which is very frustrating. And the cloak, of course. Please dodge at least one of these. Good. in there before they cloaked again, which was very useful. We're also running low on missiles along with everything else. Break that, please. Why is it taking so long to break this? They must have fixed that while they were hitting it, is the only reason that could have taken that long to break. Which is extremely annoying. Yeah, they got a point of repair on that wall, but is the only possibility. I shouldn't have fired the thing there if that was a dumb timing. Now they're gonna fix stuff. Okay, never mind, they're not. We should have this now. Of course, this ship could also not give us any fuel. We should now be able to win this. We need a store so fucking badly. Okay, we got one fuel. We did not find a store. Our only store could have been like there. Okay, we go here and then there. If the one store is like there, we could be screwed. In fact, actually, no, we have to go here, because if we go here and don't get any fuel, we'll get overtaken. Which we cannot afford right now. The ASB will kill us. Like in other circumstances, if we had 25 hull, I'd be fine diving here, because, you know, we'd take 1 or 2 ASBs and then get out. But we can't take 1 or 2 ASBs right now. We will just die from hull damage. Yeah, we go here and then there. Assuming we get any fuel here. Looks like we get a fight at least. A very dangerous fight. Okay, good. We got a breach. That's huge. It's too important to break the weapons here to worry too much about breaking engines as well. I just need to keep boarding repeatedly and get those weapons completely smashed, because, yeah, I don't want him using that on me. Actually, you go start working on the engines. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind if you have the burst too. That can't really do anything much to me right now. You can do 1 point of damage at max. Currently, you can't even do that. Damn it. Okay, good. They brought that down. Yeah, we're like virtually out of missiles along with everything else. Great. We need to use another missile here, which is extremely annoying. Everyone pile into that room. We can't take like even a single more fight. Like we just don't have the stuff. And now we have to use another missile because they mind controlled exactly the right person. Are they gonna fucking get away anyway? We literally have to use our last missile. Well, we got one back. We didn't get any fuel. Fantastic. So we have to wait yet again. This ship is also running away like the others. Except we can't repeatedly fire missiles at this. I probably should have improved my weapons to just use the conventional stuff, but... I mean, we could just die because of that burst 3. At least this ship doesn't have mind control, but... I need to break the piloting before I fire a missile here because it's my last one. Okay. Currently we can't take damage. That's very positive. We also have rather minimal ability to deal any damage. No point charging our FTL, we don't have any fuel. Problem with these late game auto scouts is they have just such high engines that actually punching it down is extremely difficult. Keep bundling in there. I don't care about my crew skill. Everything else is secondary to just making sure we win this fight. Pilot is the only person who's skill about. Now we have 2 crew anyways. I will make an exception. maybe we can now keep these permanently down, and then maybe we would actually be able to hit their shields. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, kinda. We still have the piloting cloak. Okay. I think we're there. Get that. We got fuel from that. We didn't get any missiles, though. I may honestly have to skip fights. What am I saying? We have to skip fights. Do this so I can actually use my conventional weapons. I'd love to be able to use the double beams in any conventional fight, but that involves not hacking weapons. And if we don't hack weapons, that means we're screwed. That should be an Artemis missile, which means that we should be able to keep it down once we break it once. The downside is that means it deals 2 damage. There's no point even powering my conventional weapons here. Good, we got it down, they didn't get to fire it at all. And because they'll bring up other weapons ahead of that, we shouldn't take any damage in this fight. In which case, let's start powering conventional weapons and board shields. It's the first fight we've had in like the entire sector where the enemy wasn't running away. Yeah, sure thing, just dodge like crazy. Keep breaking shields. A lot will depend on where the repair stations are in X sectors. Like, I think, even without cloaking, I think I could win with what we've got, as long as I get some missiles, and I can just crew kill phase 1, because then I can just rush them down for all future phases. But if I don't manage to get good repair stations, which if it's like, say, the last one, where the repair stations were awful, we don't need to break in. Oh, we got some missiles. There are stores. Oh. Can we make it to that one? I don't know that we can make it to that other store, unfortunately. Let's see, sell that. I think at this point we sell this. There we go. Actually, we can reach that. As long as we don't die in this person, please. Should I just kill this with my beams? If I can't do that, I'm gonna kill this shit with my beams. We'll hack their weapons, because they're gonna lose stuff to the, let's do this. We'll hack their weapons. They'll lose a couple shield bubbles to the pulsar. Damn it. At least we're not at a point where we are imminently about to die if we take any damage like we were a moment ago. And hold B. We'll probably take a bit of damage from this, but we're going to another store anyway, so it's fine. Get no fuel again. Off to store number 2. Please have cloaking. Hooray! They have it! Oh, thank God. Okay, we got that. We need one more fuel to actually get out of the sector. We could buy that other heavy laser, but I don't think we'll be able to upgrade to use it anyway. So let's just repair like this, and I'm going to head off for a bit. So I will see you back to finish the run in not too long. Okay, we are back. Let's just make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, we got really, really close to dying there. But now we have cloaking. And we have the weapons we need to win, and we even managed to get some supplies back. So we should be good now. We have to dive. Do I want power? The things I want by the end of this run, I want to get this. Actually, let's just do this. I won't have 100% evade yet anyway, because I've had to repeatedly vent my guys. People aren't in the right positions either. Do you have... You still have most of your dodges. I can probably get them back at some fight in the next sector. The things I want... I only want weapon 6 for this, because in phase 1 I'm just going to use the Artemis missile. Like, if I can get 7 it'd be nice, but it's not necessary. Like, in phase 1 I'm just going to use the Artemis missile until I've killed everyone on the flagship. And then phase 2, the Artemis is obviously worthless because they have a defense drone. So I only need to run these 3 weapons. I'd like to get my cloaking and my teleporter up. And obviously I want more power. The scrap totals in this run have been awful. Let's just hack their weapons. I really hope that we can get some repair stations in Sector 8, that's all I can say. You annoying person. Oh, we have a breach there that I never fixed. Cloak now. I may have cloaked too early there. Nope, not quite. It was close, but no. Get me out of here. We run out of fuel again, but it's fine. Now we have to go and find and fix these breaches. There may be multiples of them for all I know. There's definitely one there. Looks like that might be the only one. Let's... Yep, that's the only one. Okay, we have an immediate repair station to go to, and we're going to do that. That way we make sure that we have enough of our consumable resources to get through, and then we just want to farm up absolutely as much scrap as we possibly can, which, to judge from the rest of this run, will not be very much. In fact, are we going to go repair there, another repair? It looks like that's my best path to get, because we have to go through like these to get to the base. So we probably aren't going to make very much scrap here at all. Like the repair stations will give us consumables. We don't want to store, we got what we want. Wow, this is an empty jump. Fucking incredible, they've immediately taken over. What do I want to upgrade? I think I want cloaking, but I really need to get the weapon. I won't need it for anything but the flagship, but I will want it fairly badly for those. I'm going to go here and see if maybe we can hit these jumps behind the base. I expect they're going to get taken over, because it just seems like that would be appropriate for what's going to happen on this run. Of course, we don't have 100% evade for this ASB, although we have most of it. Cloak now. You two keep them out of engines to stop them from slowing my FTL charge down. I'm gonna go right to one of these in case it gets taken over while I'm on the way. Let's hack and board. They have an anti-personnel drone. Damn it, we missed. Well, let's board. These guys are gonna die, but it's fine. We have a backup DNA bank, so I'll just come back. Close that. Ah, no! I thought I could catch them before they went out. If I can keep the weapons down, we can use this combat drone to get my evade back, which I'm very hopeful of being able to do. Yeah, I will be able to do that. We've already done it. Not going to spend any more missiles. We can win this fight by killing people in the locked room. Kill you. You break that. I can maybe get him down quickly enough, it won't matter. Yep, got it. Didn't even need to break the med bay. You get vented. Let's upgrade the teleporter and get more power. Not the teleporter, but cloaking. It's important to have a damage buffer. I'd like to get teleporter to 3, but I don't know if we're going to be able to afford that. Needless to say, we're not getting shields 8 in this run. Okay, good. We at least get these jumps by the base. And they have fights. Sure thing, come on over. Cloak. Our rock was too slow and got hit, but so be it. Since you're distracted, let's send the NG over as my 4th order. Get some muscle over there. Pick them off, please. Cloak. And we should win this before we're out of cloak. Cool. Yeah, we are 1 scrap short of being able to upgrade our teleporter, unfortunately. So instead, let's upgrade this for hack protection and just get a power bar. The other alternative is this and this. I mean, we have mind control protection for phase 3, but we don't have protection against taking a random hit, so I think we do that. This is going to be quite a low-scoring run, I think. But it'll be a win, and it didn't look like that was going to be the case not that long ago. Okay, so we'll do the usual hack missiles, board the side rooms sort of deal. Great, they're hacking. Never mind, let's reset that. The good thing about being at the base already is that we can immediately jump. We can't reset the hack again, unfortunately. I fucking hate you so much. I mean, we're gonna break all of the weapons except for the laser, but that does still put a... Gonna take some damage here because obviously they hacked our shields down. Well, the buffer we got there is actually helping out. But now it's even more important that we break these side rooms. So. You get out of there, you're not gonna really be benefiting us anyway. I'll want to break the laser as well, so that we're completely safe. You go help fix that. You come back. This guy, person on 10 hit points is definitely getting away now. But we can get control of this room and then we're basically safe. We're not completely safe because... you go in there. My human will die, but I don't care. The rock can protect the fire. You go in there. Come on back. Human's gonna die, but... Ah! Ha ha ha! I hit them through cloaking. Unfortunately, they'll eventually run out of hit points, and that means I can't keep Artemis missiling them forever. But I can mostly, because I've got that fire in there, I can leave the rock babysitting. This board with more people, I don't care. As long as this doesn't get fixed, I don't care. As long as my, 3 mains crew, pilot, engines, weapons, keep their skill. Everyone else can lose theirs, I don't care. And we just keep fighting them in this locked and burning room. Let you in. Get in there. Don't need to waste more missiles. Come on in. Keep burning. Swap you around so the slug remains alive. Ah, got ya. And now we're completely safe. Did I board with my pilot? Why did I board with my pilot? I did not intend to do that. That's quite annoying. Although they should, I think, prioritize this area anyway. But I need to get you back. So you break this. In fact, let's just bring both of these back for simplicity. We'll win this one, thanks to the fire. Okay, get those beams going. Start breaking shields. I could just win this with missiles, honestly. Why do that when I don't have to? I could alternatively just let the fire spread and burn them out, honestly. As soon as we get them down to one shield bubble, the Hulk beam will kill. Okay. Get more power. We'll have to deal with the boarding drone this phase. But we are going to immediately board missiles. That will break missiles before they get to fire. We're going to hack shields. Our two beams will not kill the ship in one go, but they will come close. We'll use these two to fight the boarding drone and you two to break missiles. You go in there. Now that I'm actually powering my weapons, I have so little reactor to work with. Pike beam like this. Heavy laser into shields. We got him. So that's a 0 damage phase 2. They will mind control somebody in this next phase. If I could spare both my slugs, I would put them in the Actually, it doesn't matter because I can't teleport. I'm thinking as if I have Zoltan Shield bypass, which of course I don't. Now we also can't level 3 cloak, so we can't do what I normally do, which is cloak the missiles and the power surge. I think it's generally better to cloak the missiles if you can only cloak one. Like the missiles, in order for the power surge is a 7-shot laser surge, so in order for those to do 3 damage, they need to hit you 6 times with this number of shields, whereas to do 3 damage, the missiles only need to hit you 3 times because they just ignore your shield. So you need less RNG to go bad, and the missiles also have a higher chance to set fires, which like a fire in my shields or a fire in my weapons would be some of the ways we could actually still lose this, although it's highly unlikely. So that being the case, okay, they've mind-controlled probably the best person on the ship. Let's go and immediately murder them. Yeah, like that was aimed at my weapons. So our beams now will break their Zoltan shield. You get in there and start breaking their missiles. We took more hits there than I would have liked because they fired their ordinary missiles at the same time that they fired the, and they've mind, oh great, they've mind controlled the person I boarded with as well. Fantastic. I need to see where this is going to land. They've hit my weapons 3 times already. We just need to get more boarders over there. I'm once again cloaking the missiles, not the... That's a lot of damage. I can't have that happen again. But we should break the missiles. And once that's done, and we also have our weapons back. Like, we'd have already won the fight. Not for that. Actually, I probably should have switched to the Artemis missile here. That was a misplay. Like, we should take at most 1 more missile surge, if even that. Nope, not even that. And I think this has it. Okay, it doesn't because they dodged the missile. But my boarding crew will actually win the fight, win the run, which is appropriate for how this run has gone. My backup battery room is on fire. Okay, never mind. Let's just win it with the halberd beam. So that was a very, very difficult run. We came so close to dying numerous times. The flagship fight was very rough. Our scrap totals were abysmal. But you don't need that much scrap to win with a boarding ship. You just need enough crew and the right things to get by. And we were able to do that. I think that's a loss on most gunships because there just wasn't enough. Maybe it isn't, but you know, I suppose we didn't take up Earthlaser 2 and stuff, so maybe we could still end up doing it. But it's much easier to win with less when you can board. Yeah, just over 5,000. And like we beat a decent number of ships. We just did not get any scrap. Yeah, our last run we beat 42 ships in 101 beacons, and we made 400 extra scrap. We just low-rolled repeatedly on how much scrap we were getting. And I don't think we got that much free stuff either. Let's check the save manager. No, 137 scrap worth of free stuff. That's not that much. Still, win's a win. We have one of the bad ships out of the way. Who's up next? 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, a much better one. So, I hope you enjoyed Slug B, and I will see you next time for a little bit more laser action. Bye for now.